Bikers saved a homeless twin lost in a blizzard. 25 years later, two limousines and a helicopter arrived. It was December 1983. A blizzard unlike any other had descended upon the northern plains, swallowing roads, silencing towns, and turning the world into a white void. At a lonely rest stop off Route 94, two shivering 12-year-old boys huddled beneath a broken bench, their thin jackets soaked through, their lips blue with cold. They were twins, Ethan and Eli Carter, and they'd just been abandoned. Their school field trip had ended in cruelty. Bullied for being quiet, poor, and different, the twins were already used to being invisible. But that day, their teacher, frustrated by their slowness and tired of their presence, told them to wait at the rest stop while she took the rest of the class ahead. She never came back. By nightfall, snowdrifts rose higher than their knees, and hope began to freeze along with their fingers. That's when Jeff Hale roared into their lives. Jeff wasn't your typical hero, a grizzled biker with tattoos snaking up his arms and a reputation for keeping to himself. He ran a small motorcycle club out of an old converted garage on the edge of town. He had one rule: never pick up strangers. Too many stories of betrayal, too many scars from trusting the wrong people. But as he passed the rest stop on his way home, something made him slow down. He saw them. Two small shapes curled together like wounded animals. One boy was bleeding from a gash on his forehead. The other couldn't stop shaking. Jeff didn't hesitate. He broke his own rule. One by one, he strapped the boys onto his bike, wrapping them in his heavy leather jacket, shielding them with his body against the howling wind. The ride was treacherous. Ice-slicked roads, zero visibility, temperatures plunging below -20 degrees Fahrenheit. But Jeff pressed on, his heart pounding, not from fear, but from a fierce, unexpected protectiveness. At the clubhouse, he lit the wood stove, brewed hot cocoa, and wrapped the twins in every blanket he owned. As they thawed, tears mixing with soot and snow, Jeff knelt before them, looked each in the eye, and said words that would echo in their souls for decades. "You matter, kid." For the first time in their lives, someone saw them. Not as burdens, not as problems, but as people worth saving. Jeff didn't call social services. He didn't hand them off. Instead, he gave them shelter for 3 weeks until Child Protective Services located a distant aunt willing to take them in. During those days, he taught them how to change a tire, told them stories of the open road, and, most importantly, showed them that kindness could come from the unlikeliest places. The twins never forgot him. Life wasn't easy after that. Poverty, trauma, and loss followed them into adulthood, but they carried Jeff's words like armor. Ethan joined the Marines, rising to the rank of captain through grit and honor. Eli became a cybersecurity expert, protecting national infrastructure from digital threats. Both built lives rooted in service, the very thing Jeff had modeled for them that frozen night. Yet, for 25 years, they searched for him. Letters went unanswered, old addresses led to rubble, the motorcycle club disbanded. Rumors placed Jeff in Alaska, then Texas, then nowhere at all. But they never stopped looking. Then, in early 2009, a breakthrough. An old mechanic remembered Jeff living quietly near a cabin near the Black Hills of South Dakota, still riding the same Harley, still keeping to himself. The twins didn't just drive there. They arrived in 2 black limousines, flanked by American flags, and overhead a helicopter circled, piloted by Ethan's Marine unit, granted special permission for a personal mission of gratitude. When Jeff opened his door that morning, he froze. There stood 2 grown men in sharp suits, eyes gleaming with tears. "Remember us?" Ethan asked, voice cracking. "You told us we mattered." Jeff, now gray-bearded and slower moving, wiped his eyes with a grease-stained hand. "I'd know those faces anywhere," he whispered. What followed wasn't a celebration, it was a homecoming. The twins revealed they'd spent 5 years tracking him down. They'd bought the land next to his cabin, built a modern home for him, set up a trust fund to cover his medical care, his bike repairs, his peace of mind. "You saved us when no one else would," Eli said. Now let us take care of you." And they did, not out of pity, but out of love. Jeff became Uncle Jeff to their children. He attended graduations, birthdays, even Eli's wedding. The phrase, "You matter, kid," became a family motto, etched into a wooden plaque above their fireplace. As for the teacher who left them in the storm, she lost her teaching license in 1991 after multiple complaints of neglect. Her name faded into obscurity, while Jeff Hale's legacy grew. This story isn't just about survival, it's about the ripple effect of one act of compassion. In a world quick to judge by appearances, Jeff, a tattooed biker with a growl and a heart of gold, proved that heroes don't wear capes. Sometimes they wear leather jackets and ride Harleys through blizzards. Because everyone matters, especially the ones the world forgets. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We bring you real tales of courage, kindness, and second chances, because hope is always worth spreading. And don't forget to tell us in the comments, where are you watching from? Your voice, your story, your kindness, they all matter. Just like Jeff said. Thanks for watching.